Hello, my gorgeous peopleini. These are your weekly horoscope tarot card readings, and these are for the earth signs of the actual zodiac, which are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And it's in between the 13th and the 20th of January 2022. And these readings are, of course, going to be individually time-stamped indeed. So this weekly horoscope tarot card focus is for the earth signs of zodiac, which are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And they are in between the 13th and the 20th of January 2022. And I am going to start with my gorgeous Capricorn, of course. I'm going to start with the Taurus. I'm going to start with my gorgeous Taurus. Okay, so now my gorgeous Taurinis, do you know what is going to happen this week? Okay, so it's going to be basically a little bit of a problem that you're going to stumble upon, some kind of misunderstanding, some kind of like a situation that is going to be like pretty much along the lines of the actual misunderstanding in between you and somebody else, like a bit of a confrontational situation. And this is gonna be such a big mama when it comes to you, like there is no tomorrow, my gorgeous Taurinis. Indeed, this is going to be a big mama moment. You know, just remember this. You don't need to kind of respond to this like, oh my god, fighting, arguing, or anything like that. No, baby, no. All you need to know is somebody who you're going to come across this week who's going to put leave a little bit of a bitter taste in your mouth. And all you do is just have a smile on your face and blah, blah, blah. There is no need to actually kind of like waste your energy whatsoever. You need to understand that this is more of a blessing than absolutely anything else, you know? So if somebody like kind of tell you something and you don't like it, or you have a little bit of a confrontational situation, or somebody lets you know something and you're like, oh my god, I could argue with this person, but you're not going to. It doesn't matter what this is, how this is actually going to happen, how this is going to manifest in your life. The bottom line is that this was something that was pretty much affecting you over the last 3 to 4 months indeed. So it's to do with a certain aspect of your life being affected, and then this person come through forward, and then it's just like a bit of a misunderstanding that you're actually going to have. And this is going to be absolutely brilliant, my lordy lord. This is like a blessing in this situation. And I will tell you why. Because you will know, you need to know that after that moment in time, you're just going to kind of not want to be part of something, or you will want to change the certain path ahead of you. This is brilliant because the path ahead of you at that moment in time, it's actually going to start manifesting. So that particular situation, it's also that particular confrontation, it's also marking the certain stage of your life slowly coming to an end, baby. And this end is pretty much needed. This end is pretty much wanted, because, you know, the first of all, you're going to be like, oh no, oh dear. And then a couple of days later, you know, you're just going to find yourself being really enthusiastic. You're going to wake up one morning and you're going to be like, ooh la la, baby. You're going to be having this absolutely mind-blowing enthusiasm. You're going to feel very enthusiastic. And that particular time when you feel very enthusiastic this week, you're also going to find yourself on your path to your own enthusiasm. You're going to feel very optimistic. This is going to give you lots of energy. This is going to refresh your balance. And that in itself, it's going to really put you on the path to explore something. You will want to know something. You will want to find out something. You will at the same time give an important credit to yourself, you know. So it's all about confidence, self-esteem, and your power. So you are going to become aware of the very, very important part of your life becoming a reality when it comes to manifestation, and when it comes to you realizing very, very bright prospect with a bright prospect in your life. It's going to become evident, you know, to you exploring things. And that bright prospect, it's also by the end of the week, you know, there are so many other opportunities that you're going to become aware of it. You know, this is absolutely remarkable, but it's also going to be beneficial for the part of your life that you were worrying about. When it comes to money, when it comes to finances and uncertainties, you know, this is going to be the right thing to do, because later on it's going to bring a strong, rather solid financial security into your life, my gorgeous Taurinis, no matter what. So you need to remember that at the same time, that is going to require from you to realize that the specific part of your life you need to stop, you need to cut out, because it's just kind of should be kind of discontinued right now. You will know which part of your life slowly came to an end. So this is going to be like a double spiritual whammy that you're actually going to find very, very beneficial, because most certainly it's like, when we pinpoint a certain part of your life, when we know spiritually that something doesn't work out for us, then it's just on us to see, on our own spiritual clock. It's about our own spiritual clock and our own spiritual understanding, which is purely based on things that we went through when it comes to our experience. So it all depends at that particular moment in time. So it's all about you kind of realizing that this is going to require from you to kind of discontinue the certain part of your life. But then again, it's going to be absolutely remarkable, because it's about the inspiration. Also, before the end of the week, there is a very important situation that you will see, that you're going to become aware of, and that is only going to confirm things to you, and it's going to inspire you even more. And the situation that you're going to feel is going to see, it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable, because you're going to be watching like some kind of devilish person or devilish group of people. And you're going to be aware of a lot of things, about this person or group of people at the same time. Very complex situation, nothing to do with your life in particular, but it's affecting you. So this is all going to be along those lines, with the confirmation that you're going to have, but also using something very special and using something very unique and using something very powerful about yourself, By the end of the week, your calling, it's going to be most certainly obvious, my gorgeous Taurinis. By the end of the week, the specific part of your life that you must go on, you must explore, it's going to be absolutely obvious. This is significant, and it's to do with your personal calling, so you shouldn't be ignoring it. This is like, every single one of us is placed on this earth with a specific power, that we are so powerful, we are ridiculously powerful. Our intuition is like, oh my Lord, if we would be working on our intuition every single day, we would be like flying probably, we would have such an amazing knowledge. But there's so many aspects that we would need to work on, but they're hidden away from us. So this is how you find your own balance, how you focus on your own strength and do things that only make sense to you, my gorgeous Taurinis. It's very important indeed. I'm just going to see what is going to be your oracle card. Okay, my gorgeous Taurinis. So your oracle card is going to be third eye vision. Reclaim your mind. Like, oh my God, this is exactly what I was talking about. It's about the third eye vision. It's about you reclaiming your mind, and it's about you realizing that you do not want to give your power away. Do not give your power away. Turn things off that are constantly talking about something negative. Switch things off that are constantly talking about some kind of negativity. Ignore the negativity as much as you can, because it looks like you're going to become aware of something so giant, so amazing, so absolutely enormous, very big aspect of your life. What didn't make sense is going to start making sense to you. But also very important sign how significant is this time of our lives. It's very significant when we need to understand that we just have to kind of keep going, and the only way to win is to just do things that make sense to you. Very, very important, because you will realize something. It's all about this confirmation that you will see something, and it's about the clarity that is going to help us to make sense of things that don't make sense. And this right now, my gorgeous Taurinis, it's important. Okay, so now the next sign that I'm going to be talking about, it's going to be my gorgeous, my ever so precious, my beautiful Virgo. My gorgeous Virgolini, this is a reading in between the 13th and the 20th of January 2022. And I really want to say that, you are going to make an absolutely mind-blowing decision this week. I really, really like it. But first of all, you have been kind of done by. You have kind of been using your energy, your strength, and your power, and you were trying to achieve kind of very important part of your life. You were focusing on a very specific part of your life, but your energy is so strong, your energy is so powerful, your energy is so unique, your energy is so undeniable, and it's almost as if you were working on a very specific and very important, very big, very powerful part of your life, but your energy was just so important that somebody wanted to maybe kind of dim you out a little bit, as somebody wanted wanted to turn it off a little bit, because all what you were doing is you were staying on your path, you were doing things that you should be doing, and you were focusing on your personal situation. But because you're so powerful, my gorgeous Virgolini, and you're reaching a very important stage of your life, you know, you're like a basically very enlightening person in so many different ways. And when it comes to that specific situation, some kind of darkness, some kind of uncertainness, you know, some kind of devilish energy was almost like kind of trying to stop you, was trying to tamper with your vibration, with your feelings, and with your energy, which looks like that somebody was a little bit like a jealous of you in a certain way, and that kind of left a certain spiritual mark on your life and on your path, and it only kind of affected you in such a way where it prolonged things for you. But you, my gorgeous Virgolini, you're fantastic. You just kept going, and you just kept going, and you just kept going. You know that things weren't right. You know that the certain things didn't make sense. You know that, you have a clarity that lots of other people don't, and that really helped you quite a lot. But most certainly you were going, and this is, I'm repeating it, specifically to do with the part of your life that mean to you so much, what you wanted to achieve, what you were working on, whether you're working, whether you're career minded, or whether you're retired. It doesn't really matter. It looks like that your bright, beautiful, enlightening energy pissed off someone who is rather devilish, and you didn't even do anything. So your job is just to keep going and keep going and keep going, because now you're reaching a spiritual vortex, baby. And that spiritual vortex that you're actually reaching, it's also going to be connected to an absolutely mind-blowing new portal, which is going to change so much. You have been slowed down a little bit. I don't want you to get paranoid or anything. This is actually going to be really good reading, because this is slowly coming to an end, this energy and this vibration that you've been affected by. So if you felt a little bit slow, a little bit drained, a little bit tired, a little bit uncertain, really low, really blue, it doesn't matter. These are all the aspects of this vibration that I'm talking about that have been affecting you. I'm saying it doesn't matter because you stuck on your path. You stayed where you need to stay, and you just kept flowing. So now this week, it's all about the spiritual abundance that you're actually going to feel, you're going to get in the form of the actual very powerful vibrational reward. And this is to do with the karma mama, and the karma mama comes in like, oh my god, everything changes. So it's about an important reward. So it's the way you were slowed down, now you are gonna start carrying on with a very specific part of your life. Your eyes are going to be open. You are gonna hear a very important news and very important information, which is only going to confirm things to you. Not that long after that moment in time, it's about the idea that I'm talking about. This idea is going to come from somewhere absolutely out of the blue. It's really going to surprise you, and this idea is going to be the answer to so much. This idea is going to be beneficial for your financial security, for your happiness, for your spirituality, but it's at the same time coming from somewhere very deep, very sacred, very powerful, because this is going to reveal the whole new world to you. This is where you need to be. This is what you need to do. This is the path that you should be on, my gorgeous Virgolini, which is on another hand going to make you wonder how you're going to get where you want to get. But then again, my goodness, again, the sun, you have got the answer within you to the problem, to the situation that is going to maybe in your mind slow you down, because certain things are not going to make sense, but you're going to feel such a strong energy pull towards to go towards the direction you want to go. But you just need to understand that at the same time, the specific part of your life, you're also going to become aware of that it didn't work out exactly how you wanted it to work out. It didn't come to an end, but you're just going to need to kind of adjust and readjust a little bit things about it. I think that you were like really wrong, maybe arguing with someone within the last year, and then the certain problem was left resolved. That certain problem is going to bounce back. It is very important and serious in the best possible way, but this is going to come to an end only when you kind of like have a slightly different different approach, because you wanted to do something but it didn't work out just like that, but you're gonna need to find some kind of golden middle in between you and somebody else, like resolving some kind of argument and negativity that was left back like over the last year. It happened, so it's important. So it's not like something came to an end, but it's just about you kind of like paying attention to how can you solve this certain problem. Okay, and also, you know, it's just fantastic, you know, it's the time of the actual success, and also very important new information when it comes to your success. And when it comes to things that you have been working on, things that you wanted to achieve in terms of like a work career, finances, and what you were worrying about, you know, it's a fantastic, I can see here an important news that you are going to have. And also that at the same time, it's showing me satisfaction, it's showing me accomplishment, it's showing like a success that you are going to have. And that in itself, it's really going to motivate you so much. Pay attention to the motivation that is going to come out of it. That motivation is going to be absolutely everything. That motivation is going to rejuvenate you, but it's also going to really nicely, sharply, beautifully show you the parts of your life that you need to pay attention to, the parts of your life that need your energy, the part of your life that you should be focusing on, and the parts of your life that will bloody grow. Not bloody grow, but the parts of your life that will grow so much. Okay, it's like something very sacred that you will be able to use here, my gorgeous Virgolinis. It's important to go with this vibrational flow. So I'm just going to see what is going to be an oracle card. My gorgeous Virgolini, your oracle card is going to be, okay, oh gosh, yeah, of course, that you've got like a 10, not 10, not 10, not 10, not 9, not 8. Okay, let's just do this, my gorgeous Virgolini. Let's just see what is going to be an oracle card now. Oh, pam, dun, dun. This is amazing. You are reaching an absolutely mind-blowing stage of your life, absolutely mind-blowing part of your life. You will be able to feel so much balance. You will be able to see things that you didn't see before. You will be able to feel things that you didn't feel before. You will have so many like signs this week, so many omens this week, so many realizations this week, so many aspects of your life this week are going to become obvious to you that haven't become obvious to you before in terms of your internal happiness. What exactly you should be doing, it's going to be revealed. Where exactly you should be going, it will be revealed. What exactly the path is that you should be working on, it's going to be revealed. But also pay attention to these mind-blowing new directions as well. Absolutely remarkable, my gorgeous Virgolinis. Okay, so now the next sign that I'm going to be having a weekly reading is going to be my gorgeous Capricorn. My gorgeous Capricornians, this reading is in between the 13th and the 20th of January 2022. Oh my goodness. So you are gonna pretty much, so there is going to be a big turning point when it comes to you. It's to do with you, it's to do with your internal happiness, it's to do with your feelings, it's to do with your emotions, it's to do with like lots of things that made you feel really negative, and lots of things that made you feel really stuck, and lots of things that made you feel really uncomfortable. And this now, it's slowly coming to an end. Pay attention to what are you going to hear at the beginning of the week, because that in itself is going to open your eyes, but it's also going to give you the necessary clarity. The necessary clarity, it's going to make you to focus on the particular step forward when it comes to your immediate home, when it comes to your environment, when it comes to things that you are doing, that everybody around you is going to find this like super beneficial, not only now, but later on. Something is going to come to you, the realization, it's like an idea that was on your mind before, something that was on your mind before, and you maybe attempted this before, or you wanted to do it before, maybe it didn't work out, or you just didn't have the necessary confidence because of not enough knowledge, you thought, you know. So now this is going to pretty much so going to take over this week. An important idea, an important realization, my gorgeous Capricornians, at the beginning of the week week is going to be absolutely, it's going to inspire you so much, and it's also going to make you think in a different way. It's going to make you feel in a different way. This is a necessary vibration in your life. It's to do with an important continuation of the specific journey, something that really pretty much so helps you to express yourself, which you are doing right now, but you're not taking this to the maximum. You need to take this to the maximum levels of your own existence. It is required from you to do so because it's a very specific part of your life that now it's going to be needing from you to learn more, and absolutely mind-blowing knowledge you are going to become aware of, and it's to do with your specific situation. What you thought that you knew absolutely everything about, my gorgeous Capricornians, now it's going to be like a big mama moment. Now you're going to realize like that there is a huge massive aspect that you didn't know. And this in itself is going to show you like how there is still like a room to grow when it comes to that particular part of your life. So this is why this is going to be so significant, but then at the same time it's going to help you to recognize things that are going to need your attention this week as well in terms of priorities. Please don't get it wrong, you know, you really need to pay attention to what are the main priorities for you this week. Think about yourself. Start with yourself. You must focus on yourself because you've got like an absolutely mind-blowing outcome that is going to come out of it. This is going to change your life later on, but this in itself is just a pretty much so a very sacred beginning, because this what is going to be going on this week in your life, it's literally going to start changing your life slowly but surely. Just need to remember it's about the patience. It's about a vision that it's going to come slowly, not this week, but first of all, patience. You need to come to terms with yourself, with certain things in your life, but also understanding and realizing that sometimes in this life, we pretty much so 1,000,000% have to stick to our own way of thinking. We have to follow our intuition, okay? Do not think with somebody else's mind. You need to think with your intuition, through things that you've done in your life, through many lessons that you have been through, okay? This is how you make sense of everything, because you know what you're gonna find out here. It's also gonna just confirm even more things around so much of like around us at the moment. Is going to confirm even more that you possibly know, and that in itself is going to reveal your passion. The moment you find out even more of like weirdness around you, something very specific about someone very specific, okay, the moment you find out something very weird, something very ludicrous, something really bizarre about someone very specific, and that person is not connected directly connected to your life, it's to do with the devilish energy out there. Once you become aware of this, something very specific about someone very specific, really crazy, maybe that person will want something other people to do, will want certain people to do something, or some kind of devilish energy. This is going to be so beneficial for you, because for your own timing, this is pretty much so going to be illuminated time for yourself, because that person is going to also be fantastic for the timing when it comes to you realizing the certain passion. That in itself is going to confirm things to you on such a large scale that couple of days later there is a passion that is going to be revealed, something that is just going to pretty much so brand new going to start manifesting in your life. And that passion is also going to be connected to two important brand new directions in your life. Actually, that passion is going to bring two brand new directions in your life, and this is important because you know now you will really have enough this week. This week it's going to be like, oh my lord, the things that were just like kind of worrying you so much, now you will see exactly what your spiritual shield is going to be. And the more you give a credit to yourself, the more you focus on your own path, the more you are going to actually grow. When it comes to your future, my gorgeous Capricornians, this is indeed really, really important. Okay, so by the time you can come to the end of this week, it's all about this inspiration, and it's all about feeling like a very rejuvenated, but it's also about doing the right things, you know, that makes sense to you, because what you will do, what you will start, what you will begin is not only going to be fantastic for your own financial situation, but it's also going to be very sacred for the people who mean to you the most, like people in your life, I mean, you know, and things like that. So it's important. Okay, so now my gorgeous Capricornians, I'm just going to see what is going to be oracle card of the week. My gorgeous Capricornians, your oracle card of the week. These cards are so big. Wait. I need to do this again. I need to do this again and again. Okay. My gorgeous Capricornians, your oracle card is... Oh my God. Surprise, 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 surprise. Not. Love and light. Act with care. You see this? Act with care. Act with care. Do things for yourself. Okay? Care about yourself. Pick a specific path that you want to work on, Capricornians. Pick a specific path that needs your attention. This is your time. Your energy is going to be enhanced. This is when your vibration is like, ooh la la, big mama, indeed. Pick a specific part of your life that you want to grow, and it's going to change absolutely everything. So this is what it means here, act with care. Very important indeed. Okay, my gorgeous people, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light. So I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you, my gorgeous people. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonus in Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye.